Hello, hi everybody, and welcome to yoga with me, Marina White Raven. Welcome to those people who've been practicing with me now for, well, this is the 12th week, and welcome to people who are brand new. Yeah, it's lovely to have you here. And this particular session is about energy balance, and I will hopefully be able to guide you through this so that you can keep your focus, your mind focused, and this is where the energy is in our mind. And I have a little quote I found about energy, which I thought was interesting. And it says, "The sensation of energy expands with increasing relaxation," which is absolutely true. You know, as soon as we start releasing that, where we're blocked and where we're tense, poof, energy can flow. And the more it can flow, and the more energy it builds. So focus on releasing the tension, and that's hopefully what I will guide you towards. And yeah, we'll begin with the bell. Okay, so we begin. I'm going to start standing. Find your mat. Yeah. Let's just start by lifting the heels up, coming up onto the toes, and then just bringing the heels down. And then you're just going to let that bounce a little bit. Keep the knees soft though, don't let the knees be stiff. Let the shoulders bounce. Just feel a sense of your body and the ground, heels bouncing on the ground. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Take the right hand to the left shoulder, and let's have a sweep from that left shoulder down to the right hip. 1, 2, 3. Left shoulder, left hand on right shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful diagonals across the body to reconfigure all that energy patterning. And also, let's just release a little bit of that tension I was talking about by lifting the shoulders up. Breathe in, squeeze those right up, hold the breath in and out through the mouth. Whoa, that's feel better already. And again, breathing in. Hold the breath in and then out through the mouth. Drop those shoulders down heavily. Keep the knees soft. One more time. Breathing in. Hold that breath in. Lift them high and then out through the mouth. Already loads better. And let's just come and build up our energy battery. This is our battery, our body. So we're going to bring the sides of the legs together and bring the legs together as much as we can. Lift the arms up on the inhale. Come up onto the toes, pushing up off the toes. Bring the hands together above the head and squeeze. Hold the breath in for a couple of seconds. And then slowly, if you can, breathing out through the nostrils as you lower your hands down. The hands are coming down towards the earth. That's the out breath. So try not to whoosh that breath out. Let's try again, breathing in. So we're squeezing everything together, squeezing the legs together, squeezing the arms together, holding the breath in, squeeze, 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 and breathing out slowly and smoothly. A slow, steady release, like as if you have a valve, you know, you're letting out that air really slowly. Breathing in one more time. Let's make this build up that energy, that beautiful prana in the body. Hold that breath, and then breathing out. Slowly bring the heels down, slowly bringing the hands down and landing on the ground. Good. Let's just get the shoulders. One of my favorite little energy instigators and also tension releasers, same kind of thing really, is these arm shoulder circles. So both knees are kind of bent, front knee particularly, and the front knee is the left one. Okay, so we're just be swinging the right arm, the opposite leg to the one that's in front. Put the left hand on the left hip. Let's just swing this arm vigorously back and forth. So just loosening the shoulder up a little bit, but just using the weight of the arm. And I like to hold the fingers softly so that you're not, when you swing the arm right round, we're not putting too much emphasis on the fingertips and they can get a little bit sore. So we're getting a big, big, big energy. And then we're going to take big circles backwards. You can do maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, and then let the arm swing again. It's just guaranteed to loosen up that shoulder. And then forwards with that. Once we've got a bit of momentum going, just let that arm swing around, really using the weight of the arm, and let it swing to a stop. Good. Notice how it feels. Yeah, the whole arm feels tingly now. Now it's the right leg forwards, bend the knee, back knee slightly soft, right hand on the right hip. Swing that left arm, get a bit of welly going. Yeah. Just letting the weight of the arm and a bit of momentum build until you feel like Wow, and go big circles, big windmill arm. Breathe. Don't hold your breath though. This is not holding the breath because we need this energy to move. And then swing, swing, swing. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. Let's go forward with that arm. Big swings, big circles, big energy. Winding it up. And then slowly come to a stop. Good. How's that feel? Rotate the wrists so that energy can move around. Keep the knees soft all the time. I'll give you reminders about that because I know it's a difficult habit to break. Well, we've been doing it for a lifetime, locking the knees, and it's difficult to break. Little stars with fingers. Great little tension releaser. And then one of the number ones, of course, is the ha breath or ha breath. Feet hips width apart, knees are nice and bendy, getting ready to bend as we release. So as you breathe in, lift the arms up, look up, extend to the ceiling or sky, and then out through the mouth. Let the arms go, bend the knees. Let the arms just swing nice and heavily. So you build up for the next one. You feel ready. Breathing in strongly, fresh new in-breath. Look up, and then you're getting everything out on that ha. Everything that's in you, empty. Blow out the cobwebs. Let's do one of the ha-ha-has, just for fun. Breathing in. Good, okay. And we're just coming to a Tai Chi twist now. Just borrowing this from the Tai Chi. Okay, knees nice and bendy. In fact, quite a lot bent. When you face forward, your body, bend the knees, dip down, and then as you turn, you can straighten them a little bit. And let the arms swing. You're not moving the arms, you're moving the body. You're kind of twisting on your own axis. As you turn to look behind you, let the arms swing heavily into the body, maybe even lifting the heel off the ground as you turn in the opposite direction. And then slowly coming to a stop. Let the arms slowly come to a stop. So keep them nice and loose. And then we'll just give ourselves an extra boost. Just give that lower back a little bit of a pummeling, a little bit of a thumping with the backs of your hands. Keep it light, keep it bright. And then why not add this one on? It's a little bit of a lower spine rub. So you're getting the knuckles either side of that lower spine. Whoa. This is one of my favorites. With that sparkling bright energy, we're waking it up. The prana. Yeah, what about that? And then we just take the hands behind, front and behind, just to feel the hands again. Good. Okay. And let's take that thump into the chest as well. Energy, energy. So fingers or soft fists, soften the knees again, feel the ground. Whole chest area coming into the center, the sternum, and around to the sides. Just the sides there, quite high. On the ribs, you can feel your ribs there. And then just take the cheeks a little bit. Oh, relax the jaw. Yeah, this time of the day, your jaw might already have kind of got a little bit built up with tension. And when you just do that, then maybe just go, just let that tongue come out. So we release a bit of that, more of that tension. Okay. Oh, let's just connect again, connecting up this energy. Simple way to do that, cross crawl. So we'll do a few of these, just 3 of these. Lift the left knee, place the right hand on the left knee and the opposite. So these opposite movements, keep it light by staying on the ball of the foot. So don't really bring your heel down heavily. Keeps it all springy, gives it a lightness and a brightness. It's sending a message to your body about lightness, brightness. Yeah. And then we extend the leg, bring it out to the front. And even here, your heel might touch the ground, but keep it light. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. In fact, you'll find the lighter you walk, when you're walking, the lighter you walk, even around your own house, then you'll maintain your energy much, much more. Good. Taking the left leg out to the side, the right arm going over the head. So we're just doing these opposite movements to allow that repatterning of energy. Because the habits we have, some of these movements of the body kind of make the energy stagnate and block. Okay. I think that's good. And we just actually finished by bringing the heel to the backside. It always feels nice just to get the legs very activated. And it's a bit of motivation, kicking yourself in the backside. Okay. So, standing postures. Why not start with a triangle? Trikonasana, we stand at the front of the mat. Feet hips width apart. Look at the toes, lift them up, place them down. Soft knees. Breathing in, put the weight onto the left foot and step back with the right. Good distance, but not as wide as a warrior, just a nice steady distance. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the palms wide, open the chest wide. Breathing out, reaching over to your left, to that outstretched foot, that pointed out foot, and down. Rest the hand, or back of the hand on the lower leg. You can press against it and reach up the fingertips to the ceiling or sky. And just turn your head to look up at the fingertips if your neck allows you to do so. Not everyone's neck is able to do that. You know, that's going to be uncomfortable. And if that's you, just leave your head facing forward or even down to the ground. As long as that neck is not flopping, keeping it in line with the spine. So you're making that work a little bit. And breathe. Most importantly, breathe. Unlock the knees. Keep the feet nice and pliable. Lift the toes, place them down. Keeping you engaged with the ground you're standing on. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale. Bend into that right knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. See how that feels? I'm going to switch over. So I'm going to put the weight onto the right foot and step back with the left. Same distance. You may even see the limb print on the ground. Feet are at a right angle to each other. So right foot pointing directly forwards. Now square the hips. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the palms wide. Breathing out, reaching over to the right and down. Again, you can just press against that lower leg or wherever you're reaching. It might not even be the lower leg. Better to have quality there rather than go too far down. Reach up that left fingertips to the ceiling or sky and drop that shoulder away from the ear. So we're really opening the chest, taking that shoulder and the left side of the chest back. So we can look up at the left fingertips. Strong feet, even a sense of lifting up the center of the soles of the feet, the arches. Use the inhale to come up, lower the arms on the exhale, bending into that left knee, bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Just give the legs a little shake here. Okay. I'm going to go into a small mini warrior one. So we're going to step backwards. Whoa, what's that feel like? So put the weight onto the left foot and take a kind of a smallish step, not as big as a warrior. You can adjust always, but it's kind of a smaller warrior. So a big warrior will be right back here. It's probably about the same distance as the triangle we just did. And then steady yourself by widening your stance as much as you need to. Keep both hips forward. You want to keep that right hip forward, left hip back. Really pushing into that back heel. Now, we're going to take the hands forwards and do a little bit of a move here to open the chest. And as you take the hands forwards, really take the shoulders forwards and drop the head down. So looking down at that foot on the ground, and you're going to watch that knee bending, that left knee, and it's going to hover over the ankle, so no more than that. At the same time, push into that back heel. So it's a small warrior, it's not strong, we're building. Breathing in, open the chest, wide, open the hands wide, look up, and as you breathe out, take the hands forward. So we're taking the head down as well. The back of the neck gets nice and long. Inhaling, open wide, hands go back. Heart is flying upwards, breathing out, hands come forward, drop the head down. So really getting into these shoulders, chest, shoulder blades. Whole of that chest area is opening. And the neck and shoulders tend to be really very sticky areas where a lot of tension tends to get gathered. So often it's a key area to release. When we start with the shoulders, often everything else follows. Breathing out, bring the hands forward. Let's just drop the hands down. And we just step forward with that right foot. Then we step back now with the left foot, same thing. Same kind of distance. Again, give you a second just to find your stance so you're nice and balanced. And take the right hip back, left hip forwards. Just adjust myself so I have space for my arms. Take the hands forwards, palms together. Really take those shoulders forwards. Now bend and bring your head down so you can watch your knee as it bends and hovers over the ankle. Keep pushing that left heel down so that back leg is nice and strong. Breathing in, open the chest wide. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Breathing out, take the hands forward, drop the head down. Really extending the fingers forward. So we're opening up the chest on the inhale, letting the heart not just go forwards but upwards. Fingers go back, and as you breathe out and the head comes down, we're thinking about opening across the shoulder blades. So you really send those hands forwards. Breathing in. Fresh, new, vibrant, open heart. Breathing out. Lovely, releasing in the back of the body, between the shoulder blades. Opening up this whole chest cavity. One more, breathing in. Take the fingers back, and then breathing out. Take those hands forwards. Then drop the hands, step forward with the left foot. Just give the legs a little shake, resetting. Shake the hands up a little bit. And we're going to come into a ragdoll just to release that spine a little bit. So feet hips width apart, hands just resting the thighs, shoulders start to come forwards, the chin starts falling onto the chest, the knees start bending already. And you're sliding the hands down the leg, breathing out and breathing in and out all the time. Feet are strong, let the body hang. Let the whole body hang, particularly the head. So the neck is not busy. So you don't need to worry about looking at the screen. You can just listen to my description. So you don't need to lift your head. Just let it hang. And actually just to loosen that up a bit more, and move your head as if you're saying no, shaking the head, but slowly, slowly, just to remind that neck, oh, it's okay. Don't forget, if it feels uncomfortable, there's too much weight hanging forward, you could always rest your elbows on your knees there, or rest on a piece of furniture, just so you can ease out the spine. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. Keeping the knees bent, take your attention to the base of the spine and feel it's lifting from there. Everything else is zero. The knees are bent, the arms are hanging, the head is hanging, and it slowly starts to creep up through that spine, this energy. That battery we built up at the beginning, it's light energy driving up through the spine, beautifully flying upwards, right to the top of the head, lifting you as you come to standing once more. Good work. Okay. Balance. Yeah. So we're going to do this beautiful dynamic balance, a heron balance. So you take your weight onto your left foot, start getting used to that. Maybe even just kind of take a bit of attention to your foot, just kind of move it around. So you're just trying out different areas of the foot, so you get that real feeling of its agility. So come onto the toe, onto the heel, the sides. Kind of, if you imagine the hands like a foot, the foot was like a hand, how much you would pay more attention to it. Okay, now you've kind of got a bit more pliableness with that foot. Plant it and feel as if your energy is going down from that foot. Now you can keep the knees kind of soft, but not really bent. So that right foot is just resting with the toe on the ground. As you breathe in, you're going to lift the arms up and lift that right knee up as high as you can. Lift the arms above the head, the palms come together. And as you breathe out, the palms turn down. And you're trying to match the movement of the knee and the hands so that just at the moment that foot comes down, the hands come down. Now plant that right foot. Breathing in, lift the left knee up. Lift the hands up. Lift the hands and the fingers to the ceiling. Lift the knee high and turn the palms, breathing out. Keep that breath in and out through the nostrils. We're doing this really slowly. Don't worry if you're a bit faster or a bit slower than me. Just go in time with your breath. That's the biggest indicator. Breathing in, lifting the right knee, lift the arms high. You can push off that standing foot and the hands come down as you breathe out. So as you breathe in, open up the hands. You're opening the shoulders up as well. Breathing in, lift that left knee high. Lift the fingers high, reach up to the skies. And as you breathe out, the palms are coming down, back down to the earth. You turn your arms around. So you can keep going with that, but I always like to show a little alternative. So you can do this slightly differently. You're going to be standing a bit longer on one leg. So breathing in, lift the arms up. Keep that knee aloft as you lower the arms down on the out breath. So you're still doing the same breath. Now as you breathe in, you extend that leg out, push the heel out. And as you breathe out, you just lower that down. Good. Breathing in, lift that left knee up. Breathing out, lower the arm down. Actually, we should probably put the foot out at that point, then we get longer. Now then you're going to breathe in. So as you lift the arms up, you can bend the knee. That's probably a nicer way to do it. So I'm just going to adjust that slightly. We'll do one more on each side. Breathing in, lift that right knee up, lift the arms up. As the arms come down, you push the heel out. See if we can really hold that. And then you can bend the knee, lift the arms up on the inhale, lower that knee down. One more on this side. Breathing in, lift that left knee high. Lift the finger to the sky. Breathing out, push the heel out, arms are coming down. Breathing in, lifting the arms and bending the knee, let that leg hang, and slowly lower that foot down. Just so that foot just touches the ground as your arms reach the sides again. Good. Okay, we're going to come into another standing posture now. Warrior two, so a bit of hip opening here. Standing at the front of your mat once more. A big step, bigger step back for warrior two. Weight on the left foot. Big step. If you don't get as big a step as you need, just creep the foot a little bit after you've made that step. But the hips are square to the long edge of the mat. Back foot, the toes are pointing a bit more forward. It's not a right angle. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Lift the chest. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the chest, fingertip to fingertip as you inhale. As you exhale, look down that left arm. The left knee is bending in line with the toes, very important. And as that is happening, at the same time, you're very conscious of pushing down with that right foot. So, just feeling the breath. Feeling the breath. The breath is your natural way of the energy to move around the body. So when we can start to change, manipulate, do different breath exercises, we can really change our energy very quickly as well. So all the time, also think about, this is also as a feeling of an energy lock or a seal, better word, drawing up the pelvic floor or mula bandha centrally through the body. This will help you maintain your energy, the prana of the body. Pushing back with that back foot. Feel those fingertips moving away from each other, looking down that left arm, shoulders down away from the ears, strong belly, lower back, the tailbone is pointing down to the ground. Good work. Come up on the inhale, lower the arms slowly on the exhale. Make everything very poiseful, graceful. Bend into that right knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Okay. Let's try the other side. Weight onto the right foot now. Take a breath in. Step back with the left. Big step. Warrior two. Check your feet position. Right foot pointing directly forward. Left foot pointing almost directly forward. Hips are square. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Lift the chest. Breathing out, arms come down to shoulder height. Shoulders down. Lifted chest. Breathing in. Fingertip to fingertip, expanding. And as you breathe out, look down at that knee. Check it's going in the same direction as your toes. So always thinking about looking at the big toe on the inside of that knee. Then once you've checked that, really think about pushing back on that back foot. Outside of this leg is strong, anchoring you. And looking down the left to the right fingertips with good intention, maybe even smiling, with a soft, open gaze at least. And sinking down centrally. Don't forget to draw up that pelvic floor. Strong body. Everything is happening in this area to keep it fueled. You're fueling yourself with your internal energy. Come up on the inhale. Lower the arms on the exhale. Bend into the left knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Okay, just going to do a little counter pose to that. So let's come into a squat. As always, if your feet are flat, that's fine. If your heels are lifted, put some padding underneath them. Blankets, cushions, books, blocks, anything you like. Try and get your body in between your knees if you can. So just letting that body hang now, just to relieve the hips a little bit. Let the head hang. You can rest your hands on the ground. Breathe in through the nostrils. And sigh out through the mouth. Let the head drop. Back of the neck, give it some release there. Take another one of those sighs. Breathe into the nostrils. So twists. Again, twisting the spine. Beautiful for releasing tension and re-energizing, repatterning. Left hand on the ground. As you inhale, lift that right arm elegantly up to the sky or ceiling and watch it with your eyes. Turn. Almost like the heart wants to see this hand too. Fingers will wiggle. And then we're going to rotate that wrist. The right hand, watch it. Watch it moving. Listen, see if there's any clicks. Notice how the clicks get less, I hope. And as you rotate it in the other direction, you're just oiling that wrist joint. You bring it back down, way down to the earth. Good. Now you're lifting up the left hand, breathing in. You keep breathing in and out now. We're just going to rotate that wrist around, making a nice big circle. Do it really smoothly. Just breathing in and out the whole time and watching it with interest, watching your body. Being interested and curious in yourself. Rotate in the other direction now. Watch that hand. What's it doing? And then we bring it back down, watching it the whole time down to the earth. Now we're going to come back into a ragdoll. Remember this one? Knees are bent, body's hanging really heavily forwards. Don't forget the alternative with the elbows on the knees. But whatever you're doing, the head is hanging. The neck is free from having to hold your head up. So get some release. So rather than the head being, oh, it's too heavy for my neck, your neck is going to get some ease by giving it some weight of the head. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. Feel that energy in the base of the spine. And allow it to travel up your center, your energetic center. So it's just lifting you up. Keep breathing in and out. Keep the knees bent as you unfurl, uncurl. Imagine that energy traveling up as if you were a little flower, and it's traveling up through this stalk. And your head lifts, beautiful big flower at the top of the stalk. Your expression. Good. So, something for some release and some empowerment and giving voice and your self-expression, the goddess. Yes. Feet are nice and wide apart. And then just check you can decide what kind of angle you want your feet at. They shouldn't really be parallel, because that's not going to really work. It's better if the feet are slightly turned out, but just check the angle by bending the knees and see where they want to go, the knees, and then just make the toes and the knees be aligned. That's the important thing. It's not a precise angle. It's better that you find your position that suits your body. But if you also just check it, bring the groin down, keep breathing in and out the whole time, feel your feet on the ground with the toes up. But make sure you're not sticking your bottom out. Instead, you think about keeping a strong belly and pointing the tailbone down. There's a lot going on here, buttocks, abdominals, lower back. So, and if you want to now, you just have a little bit of a bend side to side, put the hands together, pressing them gently, lifting the chest, shoulders back. We just come down into this little bend, and then we might want to just go to one side to the other. This is good if you want to really get some strength in those thighs, but otherwise, if this feels too much for you, you can just stay with this going up and down. It's kind of interesting. You can decide how much you want to do this, but keep breathing in and out. Good. So now that we've warmed up the legs, got them very much fired up, the goddess. So we breathe in, we lift the hands up, inhale strongly, and then out breath. So the fingers you can see really open wide, tongue is out the mouth, wanting to go onto the chin or onto the floor, eyes are wide. Breathing in, strong inhale. And this rasping sound coming out through the mouth. Let's see if we can go again. Breathing in. Yeah, force for change, power. Let's try one more of these. Breathing in. Good. Whoa, very good. It's fun to do that one. Give the legs a good shake now. Loosen them up a little bit. We take the legs wide again, but not over wide, and the feet are parallel now. We're going to do a wide leg forward bend. So let's take the hands behind, interlinking the fingers behind the body, lifting the chest up. So the hands are going down, shoulders are going back, soften the knees. Breathe in, look up. On the out breath, keeping the back straight, strong belly here, forward bending, keeping the knees slightly soft. Come forwards. And then if you need to bend your knees a little bit once you're down forwards, that's absolutely fine. If at any point you don't feel good, just unravel the hands, come down to the ground, take care of yourself. Because it's not always suitable to have your head lower than your heart for everybody. So please be careful about that. So once you're here, knees are soft, let the arms just start to fall with their own weight coming back as if they're going to come over the head. And breathe. So we're just allowing the front of the shoulders to open up, the front of the chest, of course the shoulders are connected to the chest, letting the head just hang, and also into the shoulder blades behind, just breathing. Make the out breath really long so you can release this area. Do not push or force. That is a really, it's kind of fallen into a bit of a hole there. It's not the way to practice yoga.
Breathing in and breathing out. Now just release the hands to the back, keeping them interlinked though. And let's just draw this lovely big circle in the center of the spine. This ocean of wellness, potentially. And then rotate in the other direction, keep the knees bent and just slowly uncurl standing as you're rotating. Hands on the back. Oh, it feels nice, just a little bit more fluid in the back. And bring the legs together in an easy way. Okay. I think we're going to come into a sun salute now, and then we'll do something else before we come to the ground. So the half sun salute, nice and easy. Be with your breath. Take a breath in and sigh out through the mouth. Just find your feet, soften the knees. As you inhale, lift the arms up. Look up to where your hands are going and coming together above the head. Turn the palms are coming down. The chest and chin is coming forwards, the knees are bending, and your fingertips are coming to the ground. Breathing in. Straighten the legs, the hands come onto the shins just below the knees, look forwards, chest goes forward, shoulders back. Breathing out, forward bend, hands come to the floor. Straight legs if you can, bend the knees a lot. Inhaling, push up through the feet, lift the eyes, lift the hands, look up. Exhaling, bringing the hands down. I'm going to come to face it forwards. Just checking your feet, breathing in, lift the arms up. Breathing out, knees are bending, fingertips are coming to the floor. Breathing in, straighten the legs, arms back, look forward, chest forward. Breathing out with the legs straight, forward bend, look at the toes, bend the knees a lot. Lift your eyes, lift your hands, push up through the legs. Inhaling, exhaling, arms come down. So it's a lot easier the breathing, because there's less to remember. Breathing in all the way up, look up. Lengthen the body. As you breathe out, the knees bend. It's a softer, more grounded movement. Inhaling, strong inspiration, look forwards. Just below the knees your hands want to be. It's almost like you're pushing off the shins. And then forward bend with the straight legs. Chest is wanting to come to the toes. Now bend the knees. Your eyes lift up, so your head lifts up as your hands lift up, and you inhale. So everything is inspiration, and then breathe out, releasing. Inspiration, breathing in, look up. Exhaling, knees bend, fingertips come to the ground. Inhaling, straighten the arms, legs back, look forward. Chest wants to come forward, the heart's coming forward. Breathing out, forward bend, straight legs, bend the knees quite a lot, breathing in. So you push up through the legs, you power up through the legs and breathing out. Makes it so much easier that you're not really, causing your back any problem because your knees are doing the work for you. Breathing out, forward bend, knees are bent. Breathing in, straighten the legs back, arms. Fill the chest with air, breathing out, forward bend with straight legs, looking at the toes, bend the knees. Inhale. Push up through the legs, strong knees, breathing out, arms come down. One more, breathing in all the way up, breathing out, forward bend, knees are bent, fingertips touch the ground. Inhaling, look forwards, chest forwards. Straight legs, keep the legs straight as you forward bend this time, looking at the toes, chest is coming towards the toes. Now bend the knees a lot. Inhaling, all the way up, push up for the feet, lift up the eyes, lift up the hands, and slowly exhale, hands come back down, palms are coming down to the side of the body. Okay. Let's just do a bit of moving and breathing, just to bring ourselves back into a balanced place. Lift the toes up, place them down. Lift the heels up, place them down. So now we're going to lift the arms up, bring the hands together above the head, turn the palms, and the hands come down. Simple, beautiful movement. If you want to have something to practice every day, some yoga to practice, this is a great one you can do. As you breathe in, you can lift the heels off the ground. This will improve your balance, strengthen and create more flexibility in the legs, particularly the calves. Also great for the ankles and the feet. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, hands are coming down. And getting with your breath, getting engaged and more intimate with your breath and your body at the beginning of the day particularly, this will have a brilliant effect on the rest of the day. Guaranteed. Even if you only do this for 1 minute, it will have such a big effect on your day. Inhaling all the way up. You keep your focus, you lift high, you push off your toes, and you're breathing out, bringing the arms down. There are things, if you think, oh, I'll get bored of this, so bring your focus to maybe thinking about the fingers. You're drawing this beautiful big circle around your body. Those of you who like to have little morning rituals where they create some protection for themselves if you're going into difficult situations, you can think about drawing a circle of light around you. And it's a fantastic way to think about protecting yourself without kind of making a big heavy shield around yourself, without armoring. Use light and love and your intention to just create this little bit of protection for yourself and love for yourself, self-love. And also you're thinking about the polarities, the masculine, the feminine, the inhale, the exhale, the sky and the earth, male, female, sun and moon. One more, breathing in, extend up, and breathing out, coming down. Breath is always coming in and out through the nostrils. Good. So let's come into a forward bend. So standing with the feet hips width apart, soft knees. So you can either do this with your, want to support your back, holding your back with a forward bend. You're keeping the back straight as you do this. Or you want to make this a longer line. If you feel strong in your back, extend up, inhaling. As you breathe out, coming to forward bend, strong belly, strong back, strong legs. And touch the fingertips to the ground or something that's on the ground. But make contact, most important. Look at the toes. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. We've been doing this dynamically in the sun salute, but now we just see how is it when we hold our breath a little bit, not hold our breath, when we stay there and breathe a few times in this posture. Remember, the focus for this posture is the heart or the middle of the chest coming down to the space between the toes and the tail lifting up to the sky. So we've got these 2 points moving away from each other, getting longer, creating space in the body. This is what we do in a yoga practice, create space through various methods, mostly through the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Really breathe out fully so your body's got time and space to bend forwards. Now we're going to come out of this, but we'll put weight on the hands so you can soften the knees a little bit, put the weight onto the left foot, take a big step back with the right, as big as you can. And then we're going to meet that back foot with the left foot, so you're coming into a plank. The chest is above the hands. Don't forget to put some space between the shoulder blades, soften the elbows, and the body is straight. If you need to, put your knees on the ground. You don't need to stay in this plank. If you want to just test yourself a bit, you can come into this plank. Good. And let's just lower ourselves to the ground. You can either come onto your knees and lower yourself down, or if you're feeling strong, you can lower yourself with your arm strength. And then let's have a little rest. Yeah. Rest your head on the side, or if you prefer, you can always make a little pillow with your hands and rest your head either on its side or rest your forehead on the back of your hands. It's very nice. It's a nice position for your neck as well. So you can make that choice. Choose what suits you today. It's not always the same thing. It's always worth trying different things as well and see how it impacts on you. In this position, it's a really good opportunity to feel your breath moving, your physicality of your breath, as your body expands as you inhale. Maybe you feel your belly and your chest pressing against the ground, and feel that sense of the ground beneath you. So we connect with our body, we connect with this material, physical self. We become embodied, that's what it means. Bringing your mind and body into the same kind of place, really. Now we're going to come onto the forehead, bring the legs together. As you inhale, you lift your nose, chin, chest off the ground. As your chest lifts, you feel your shoulders going back, and then your arms just want to lift off the ground. And they're reaching upwards, but they're also reaching back towards the back of the mat. So this is feeling. And then you want to lift the legs off the ground. So we're in this very nice, simple little back bend. Trying to get as much of your body off the ground. Breathe in and out, but don't hold your breath. Breathing in and out. Good. And smile. Imagine you're flying through the air. One more breath in and lower down. Rest on the other side of the head or rest your head on your back of your hands. Just rest there. Breathing in. Breathe out through the mouth. We'll try a bow now. So you'll need to bend your knees and take hold of the tops of the feet, bringing them close to you with your hands. If that isn't possible, Then the alternative is, and anybody can, you can choose what you like. Place the hands, the palms on the ground. The thumbs are pointing out to the sides. Okay? So whichever you choose is good. But we're all going to start maybe with if you can get your forward on the ground, that's great. So I'll show you both. If you're coming into the bow, breathing in, you lift the head, chest, arms, and then you start thinking about the toes coming to the ceiling. If you're choosing the other one, hands on the ground, you're keeping the legs elevated still, but you're lifting the chest, taking the shoulders back. You might even find a hand slide back a bit. You can press into them. So you're in a similar position, really. This is just a bit more extreme. But choose wisely what works for you and smile. Whichever you're doing, smile, open your chest. Breathe, don't hold your breath. One more breath in and release. So you're bringing the knees down, or you're just bringing the legs down now, everybody, and bringing the head down. Rest on the side of the head. Take a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth. Now place the hands either side of the face, push into the hands, sit back into the heels, walk the hands back into the pose of the swan. Lovely position for releasing the whole of the back there. Nice long back, particularly with these fingers extended forwards. Bring your forehead to the ground, or if your head doesn't reach the ground, you can place it on a block or cushion, or the backs of the hands if you prefer. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. And again, there's an opportunity here to explore the capacity of your lungs. So feel the breath in those back ribs, and it will go right up to the back of the shoulder. There is capacity there. So really see if you can feel that physicality of the breath. Keep your mind focused on the breath in and the breath out, and emptying that breath out. So, hands stretched out in front. Let's just do a bit of movement with the spine and the breath. On the inhale, you're coming up to all fours. Make sure there's space between the knees there. On the exhale, you're taking the hips forwards. The hips aren't touching the ground. The arms, the elbows are coming back. The shoulders are down away from the ears, chest is forward. So I'm just doing that a bit too slowly. So you're moving all the time. Inhale, onto all fours. Exhale, sit back. Push back with the hands. Bottom goes right into the heels. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling into this kind of cobra. But keep moving with your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Send the breath out. Strong in breath, long, slow out breath. Keep staying or keep going deeper into the posture until you inhale. The inhale, you're lifting up. You're lifting up out of the posture. Exhaling. Inhaling. You can go in time with me if that helps you, or you can go in your own timing. Maybe a little bit in the timing of your own breath. It could go a bit faster than this. It could go even slower. It's up to you what you feel comfortable with. Try and keep those elbows soft. Keep the shoulders down away from those ears, most of all. Breathing out. Sit back into the heels. Let's do one more of these. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling. Open the chest. Lift the face. Lift the heart. Flying up. Inhaling. Back to all fours. Exhaling. Sit back into the heels. Bring the forehead down onto the back of the hands. Maybe just have a little rock side to side. See how that feels there. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. So we've had a little break there. Let's come back onto all fours. This time we're in a tabletop position. So we were with the hands forward, but now the hands are underneath the shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Feel the whole of the ground with the hands. Do not let the knuckles rise. If you let the knuckles rise, you're going to put too much pressure on the wrist, and you'll end up not being able to do this at all. So we're going to do these lovely opposite movements, again repatterning the energy. As you breathe in, look forwards and lift the right arm and the left leg, pointing and extending. Breathing out, bring the hand and the knee down. Breathing in, look up, left arm, right leg. Breathing out, putting the hand and the knee down. Look down at the space between the hands as you do that. So we're changing our perspective each time, breathing in and breathing out. Going in time with your breath. Strong inhale to make this long, lovely extension from fingertip to toe. Breathing out, softening everything. Bringing the hands down, connecting with the earth.
Inhaling, inspiration. It's like, you know, driving forward with the finger, driving back with the toe, and breathing out, softening everything. Just changing the weight of the hands and the knees, breathing in. If this is problematical for you to be on your knee, then just make sure you put a blanket or double up the mat underneath that knee. That's if it's feeling pain. If it's a bit uncomfortable, it's probably good. So you need to be able to discern, and again, this is very important in our practice, to discern between pain and discomfort, and making a good choice, a skillful choice in what we do. If we find we're pushing and forcing and beasting ourselves, then that is not practicing yoga. Inhaling, one more each side. Extend. As if you're extending the spine using the fingertip and the toe. And one more, breathing in, looking forward, changing that perspective to test the balance a little bit, and bringing the knee and foot down. Let's just continue with this. You need to have a little break. Have a little break, sit back into the heels. You want to continue on, and we're just going to do some of these spinal movements. Again, checking the hands. As you inhale, the chest comes forwards, the eyes come forwards, and as you breathe out, the tail tucks under. This ripple comes up from the spine as it arches up, the chin comes to the chest. As you inhale, you start lifting the tail first of all, and that ripple of lengthening comes through the spine. Until your chest comes forward, your eyes come forward, the shoulders go back. Exhaling, it starts with the base of the spine, it ripples up through the spine, arching, chin comes to the chest. Inhaling again, starts with the tail, it lifts, ripples up through the spine, the chest comes forward, the shoulders go back, keep those elbows nice and soft. So we're just always beginning, or I suppose not beginning because it's a constant flow, it's not a start and an end, but we're thinking about the change from inhale to exhale being kind of indicated by the movement of the tail, or the base of the spine if you like. I know I use the word tail, I like that feeling. Breathing out begins by bringing the tail down, pointing it down. Breathe all the breath out, lifting the tail, rippling up the spine. Inhale, open the chest, and breathing out one more time. Good. Just sit back into the heels one more time. Bring the forehead down to the ground. Let's sweep the arms back into the pose of the child. Relax the shoulders forward. Just feel the weight of the shoulders. Feel the softness of the cheeks. So almost like as if your cheeks want to come onto the ground. Maybe you make the sound just to free up the jaw and the cheeks. Breathing in. It's like a kind of, you know, that horsey sound. So breathing in through the nostrils. Really nice for loosening the mouth and the lips and the cheeks and the jaw. Good. So we're just going to slide those hands forward one more time. Look at the hands, spread the fingers wide, engage the hands with the ground. Now you're going to come up onto all fours once more. Check the space between the knees. Then you're going to tuck the toes under, breathing in, and lift the knees off the ground, coming into downward dog. Look back at your toes. So it's almost like the head is wanting to come down to the mat here, not looking at the hands. If you're on the hands, you're kind of in a very weird position. Whereas if you push back through the hands, your spine is long. And then you can start to walk the dog if you like. Put the right heel down, bend the left knee. Put the left heel down, bend the right knee. And breathe with that. Breathe, enjoy. Keep the tummy tucked in. Breathing into the chest. Keep those elbows soft. Feel the ground with the whole of the hand. Put some emphasis on the base of the thumb and the first finger. So you're really pressing into that part of the hand. That will keep it protected, keep the wrist protected. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to walk the feet towards the hands. Let's just hang for a second in ragdoll. Knees are bent, don't forget. Let the body hang. Breathe in through nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Maybe have a little sway here. You can hold on to the elbows and sway a little bit. Keep breathing in and out. Or you can just move yourself with your hands moving across the floor one way and then the other. Keep leaving that head nice and heavy. Neck is relaxed. Just swaying and noticing how that impacts on the lower back and also maybe the backs and thighs a little bit. How does it impact your body? Movement and breath. It's just kind of this, also this rocking can sometimes be very
very reassuring. Walking is the right good thing to do. Now we're going to bring the bottom to the ground. Make sure you catch yourself. Legs stretched out in front. Okay. Bring the legs together. Dandasana, the rod. So let's just help ourselves a bit by taking the fleshy part back from the bottom. Find yourself in a slightly better position for your hips. If you need to sit on something for this, if it feels very impossible to have your legs straight, then you can either soften the knees, put something underneath the knees, or sit on a block or cushion. Toes pointing toward the ceiling, legs together. Hands either side of the body. And rather than leaning back or forwards, that's where my arm position is, the hands are just the side of the hips, and you see my arms are in line with my body. And then from this point, looks quite easy, but what makes it challenging or what makes it work is you lift your chest. Keep the shoulders down away from your ears. And you feel yourself getting taller and longer, but keep your eyes and also pointing your nose towards the big toes, just so it allows the back of the neck to be really long, elegant neck, rather than lifting the chin, and you're kind of making, you're not continuing this line in the spine. Strong belly. Imagine you're sitting up against a wall, so the shoulders go back, the chest is lifted. Breathe, most importantly, breathe. Watching your toes, maybe stretch the toes a little bit, wiggle them a little bit. Enjoy those happy feet. And relax. Good. So we're going to roll down now. We're going to slow it all down. Notice how your body's feeling, and we'll just make this extra bit of effort before we are lying flat on the ground. So you keep stretching the fingers, keep that continual energy dynamic between the fingers and the toes as you're breathing in and out all the time to keep that movement of the energy. You're not holding your breath. It softens everything. So when you get to these difficult points where you think, oh, I can't hold on any longer, you're breathing in and out. You know, and this, when we do this in our practice, as always, I say this always, let everything go there. You know, in our embodied state, this comes into life. You may or may not notice, but notice, you know, bring your attention to that. How in my life, when I practice this kind of keep breathing through difficult situations, how does that impact? You know, it could be difficult situations physically, difficult situations emotionally, etc. It's always worth noticing what happens with the breath in these situations. Let the arms fall out to the side. Let's just lie in Shavasana for a second. Lovely, open, receptive place. Just have to give yourself a little wiggle so it feels comfortable. Maybe just let the hips wiggle side to side here. Stretch the toes out. Just enjoy that feeling of the body being connected with the ground, where it came from, this earth. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils and sigh out through the mouth. Bend the knees, hug the knees, and rock gently side to side. Give yourself a little treat, a little massage there, more central here. Hugging the knees. Maybe let's make a circle. So keeping the knees together, having one hand on top of each kneecap, and just drawing a nice big circle, nice and slowly. Inhaling as your knees come away, exhaling as you draw the knees into the body. You can go hands free if you want, see how that feels. Breathing, still keep the same breathing. Inhaling as your knees go away and making space for the breath, exhaling as you draw the knees in. You may even find your tail lifting off the floor. You feel like you want to emphasize that. And change direction. So you can choose, you know, hold on to the knees. If you feel like, actually, I really need that extra bit of support, then please do. If you want a bit more, it's kind of like really activating the abdominals and also into the pelvis and the lower back. It's really kind of, whoa, stirring up that energy. Try both. So now we've kind of warmed that part up. Now we can just extend that a bit more. As you inhale, take the knees away from you. As you exhale, draw the knees in, lift the head off the ground, nose towards the knees. So we're just mobilizing the spine even more, but with a very, very supported place. We've got the back on the ground. Inhaling, arms extend, knees go away, head goes on the ground. Exhaling, Keep the breath in and out of the nostrils. Draw the knees into the body. You might find the tail comes off the ground. That's nice. Breathing in, flatten the back. So hold the back, engages with the ground. Now we're trying to curve the back and try and make it small as possible, the spine as curved as possible. If you want, you can let go of the legs, get the arms above the head. If that feels good to you, you can do this. Find that feels nice. Expanding that movement. You can choose how far the knees go away. You can even extend the legs out long if you feel like that's useful to you today. Expansion and contraction. Or you can just stay with holding the knees. The important thing is, however far you take the knees away, make sure your back stays glued to the ground. It's going to require a lot of abdominal strength. Go with your breath. Slow and steady. Inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Expansion and contraction. This is the way of everything. When we try and stop this movement, this is where we get problems and we get blocks in our energy. So we have to allow things to contract and expand. You know, particularly for myself, you know, this contracted energy, I really struggle with that and I don't want to be stuck and contracted. Sometimes you just need to settle into that, relax into it. And then suddenly there's a breakthrough, there's a change, there's a shift. But it's about accepting where we are. Let's put the soles of the feet on the ground now. Yeah, we've got time for a simple bridge. We'll do the movement of the arms as well. So bring the feet close to the buttocks. Again, it's a nice one for the spine. Keep the chin tucked into the chest, hands either side. Make sure there's space between the knees and the feet, parallel. And make sure you keep that space even between the thighs and the knees. As you inhale, lift the knees off, lift the hips off the ground. As you exhale, roll the spine down from the top of the spine. Roll it down. It's almost like you feel every little vertebrae rolling off the ground. Keep that chin tucked in, breathing in, lifting up. Open up the front of the body. Knees going away from you, chest coming towards your chin. Roll the spine down as you exhale. Keep the inhale and exhale in and out through the nostrils. And just checking the space between the knees. The tendency sometimes is to let the knees splay or come together. Try and keep that even. Strong thighs to do that. Some people even like to place a block between the knees or something similar. Now, if you want to, you can make this more expansive, taking the arms above the head as you inhale, making it a really long line, opening the front of the body. And try to match that movement. As you roll the spine down, the hands are coming down to either side of the body. Let's do a couple more of these. Inhaling. Open up the whole front of the body. Knees are going in the opposite direction to the fingertips. And as you breathe out, rolling down. Slow, steady out breath through the nostrils. Make one more here. Strong thighs. Inhaling. Lift the hips as high as you can. Open up the whole body. And breathing out. Slowly roll down the spine. Feel every little part of that spine. And then to counter pose, hug the knees. That's going to feel great after that back bend. Rocking side to side. Good. And then we'll take the hands behind the knees. We'll just have a little rock this way as well. Rock side to side. Just a little long, lengthways rock. Just rocking on the length of the spine. And being a little bit playful. Rocking within your range. Some of you better sit right up. Some of you aren't going to find that easy. But it's just, you know, you can just be kind of rocking on your back. Whatever feels good to you. And then just place the soles of the feet on the ground. I'm going to just come to a close. So a little bit of breathing and softening. So put the feet, well, I think lying in semi-supine is really suitable for this. So that's with the feet not so close to the buttocks. Flat on the floor, knees lifted, and just let your knees fall together if that feels more comfortable. I think that feels really nice and softening. You're not having to hold the legs up. Then place the hands on the body, maybe the belly or the hips, whatever feels better. Whatever's easy. Back of the neck is long, so maybe you might want to put a folded blanket underneath your head. Close the eyes. As you inhale, lift the arms up, but soft. The elbows are bent. It's easy. It's not with a straight arm. And as you breathe out, you bring your arms forward and the hands land back on the body. So slowly inhaling. Make your breath as slow as possible. And if you're not sure, how do I slow my breath? How do I deepen it? Well, the first place to focus on is your out breath. So as your hands land on your body, just let the out breath be really felt fully. Let the weight of the hands drop, let the arms drop. Breathe everything out. Empty. Draw the belly button back slightly towards the back of the spine. And the mouth. So the next inhale is slow and soft. We allow the air to come in. Inhaling slowly and softly. So all this energy that we have freed up, we're just enjoying the expansiveness of the body, the relaxed feeling that we've developed. We know that relaxing and releasing the tension is a surefire way for us to balance our energy, the energy to start moving more efficiently, and us to feel physically, mentally, emotionally, and wholeheartedly more energized. So we have energy, we have brightness, we feel happier, we're able to give more. And we know that by giving what we give, it's one of the most fulfilling, happiest, exciting things. So this is the last one, and you can just let your hands rest on your belly if you want, or let the arms fall to the sides into Shavasana, let the legs slide away. If you prefer, you have the option of just putting your legs up onto the furniture or legs up against the wall as well. So whatever feels good, just do what's easy, what's like, my body just wants to know, If you're lying in Shavasana, put some space between the feet. Let the feet fall out to the side. Maybe just let the head rock side to side gently, just so you find that the neck is nice and soft, no tension in there. Chin is slightly tucked in. Close the eyes if they're not closed already. Just take a little moment here on the ground. Take one little last final deep breath in through the nostrils and sigh out through the mouth. Good. Just releasing any last bits of tension that might be there. Breathing in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Good. Let go now, everything. Let go everything. Eyes are closed, body's on the ground. Ground and body are connected. You can almost feel this loop of energy, a bit soft. The earth energy is just being absorbed by your body, and then your body's just giving some energy back, and it's just this beautiful loop. Constantly replenishing, nourishing, and feeding. Feel the ground supporting you. Feel your body is supporting you. Notice where your mind is going. Notice what is the tendency of your mind. Where does it get captured and caught? Notice this without judgment. Notice it and then just simply bring focus of attention to your body, to your breath. And let yourself relax. Let go. Be at ease. So while you're still here on the ground, rather than coming up to seated, and definitely never hurry this anyway, let's just chant the mantra on while we're lying on the ground. It's a lovely way to feel your sound in your body. I love to make sound when I'm lying down. So take a deep breath into the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth first of all, just to get your breath moving again. And then take a deep breath in and make the sound come out, drop your jaw, breathing in. Good. Give yourself a good stretch. Yeah, feel your body Maybe give yourself a stretch, hug your knees, do whatever feels good to your body. Yeah. How do you feel different? Do you feel any different now to the beginning of the practice? You know, if you're practicing with me live, you know, this is Monday, so you might be, kind of just coming back to life, feeling a sense of starting again. And then you might want to come to seated if you want to finish with me here. Just come to seated. Maybe just rub the body a little bit. Just get your hands, rub the whole body, your legs, arms back. Just feel that sense of this body, this life, this moment, presence, embodied presence, and also appreciation for this body. Put the palms together. Create some heat and energy between the palms of the hands. Place that fire between the hands and place it on the heart center, right in the center of the spiritual heart. Close your eyes. Give yourself warmth and energy. And bring to mind your sankalpa, your affirmation or loving thought or prayer, whatever you want to call it. And this is something that you give attention to as regularly as you can, with full, with your full intention, your full commitment to this. And if you're not sure about what that might mean, what's a sankalpa, what's an intention, positively framed sentence. And if you're not sure what to choose today, then I am loved is a perfect sankalpa. Feel the energy of that. And we'll close. Namaste. I recognize the universe in you, the universe in myself. We're all one, right? Hopefully there's a sense of oneness that you've touched on, at least glimpsed today. I certainly have, and I appreciate you, because without you, I'm not going to do this teaching. So I appreciate you, and I'm grateful for your practice, for your presence. I'm grateful for your donations. That helps me to keep this and maintain this. And thank you. I had a gift today from the lovely Rowan. This lovely eye pillow and some gorgeous essence. So yeah, when you energize yourself and you feel like you want, think of somebody you might want to give something to, whether it's a lovely thought or a little gift or something through the post. So exciting to get something through the post. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again. And enjoy. Have a great day. Have a great day. Bye-bye.